Hey, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to a bonus stream for Ara History Untold. I had so much fun with this yesterday. I really didn't want to wait to do some more. Yeah. So we're gonna go and do this stuff. A lot of people are catching up on the VODs. I could see a little earlier today. Hopefully everyone is there and ready to go. Still expecting that we'll get a little frustrated with some of the work that we're gonna have to do to manage some of the like crafting and stuff like that as we go into the mid and late game. But right now I'm really enjoying it. And hopefully that's some UI stuff that can be looked at. Or I don't know, maybe the game's moddable and, you know, modders will just come and give us some sort of mechanic for that later on. We shall see. Now, for anyone who didn't watch the live stream yesterday and didn't watch the VOD, welcome to our game. We're currently 81 turns into our campaign here. We are still in Act 1, although getting fairly close to transitioning to Act 2. And there are multiple ages per act. We are currently in the Iron Age, and yeah, I think the next age. No, it's still actually, I'm not. Hold on. Never mind. No, we have another age. We have to go into the Age of Antiquities over here, and that's how we close out Act 1. So there's a lot left to go. Right now, it does feel like we're teching very quickly. Maybe the tech rate in this game is a little too fast compared to our ability to building it. Or maybe we are overvaluing science production, which is normally something we are quite keen on in 4X games, but maybe what we really need to do is pump up our production so we can make more use of the stuff we are unlocking via science. That is entirely possible. We may have to rethink some of our base assumptions about what to prioritize in a 4X game over here. Do you recommend this game? So I always have a hard time with that statement, especially when we haven't finished a full run yet. That is tough, and of course everyone's got different financial situations and things like that. But right now, I'm very much enjoying myself. So there you go. You can interpret that as you would like. We had a hard time stopping yesterday. It was a 2-hour stream that turned into a 3-hour stream of one more turning, and then I'm streaming it in today. Oh yeah, and if you've got the Xbox Game Pass, which is an excellent deal in general, then you can grab the base game, not the deluxe edition. I don't know what the difference between the editions are. Maybe just more skins for the characters and things like that. I don't know. But yeah, you can just use it as the Xbox Game Pass, so it's actually very affordable that way. Even if you don't already have it, it's a pretty good deal. But I don't know if Xbox Game Pass still does the thing where like you can get a first month for $1. I think they've done away with that. But they did run that for a very long time. And we got ourselves 3 cities over here. We do have currently, with our current form of government, we have a city limit of 4. So we could go and plop another one down. That's entirely possible. Before the stream started, I did go and make a pass through all of the cities, making sure they've got amenities assigned, making sure that our various crafters and harvesters have all the supplies, as well as the Q accelerators as we can currently slot in. So we've got that going on. There's also... there's this screen over here for the crafting as well, so you can be like, just show me all the blacksmith shops. You can expand it and do that. You can't control the supplies over here. You can control the accelerators, but for the supplies, you would have to click through. And or maybe you can do the supplies. Maybe the blacksmiths actually can't get any. Hold on. If I take a look instead at, say, workshops. No, workshops can definitely get supplies, and they're not listed over there. Okay. Yeah, so I do appreciate the game for having multiple ways of doing things. Same thing as when we build a building, right? If we build something from here, you plop it down one way, but you can also go and plop it down by just looking at the zone screens over here. I appreciate the game has a lot of ways to do that, but yeah. I do suspect that in the late game, we will find ourselves a little overwhelmed by the amount of crafting that's in here. Oh, you can do a $1 deal again. You think you can get 3 months for $1 through NVIDIA for new subs. Oh, that's quite interesting. All right, so we'll go ahead and next turn now. See what's what. Over down here, Ramalama Ding Dong, who for some reason is upset with us most of the game, maybe because we keep calling him Ramalama Ding Dong, hasn't been too terribly friendly with us, but otherwise, we've been very friendly with our neighbors, which is nice to see. It's actually one of our perks here as Belgium, to naturally have a good relationship. We've got ourselves a new population growing in Tongeren here, which means we can claim an extra region. So these desert tiles and extras are pretty garbage. Right, they've got lots of space for zones, but the actual resources they bring are pretty cheap. Caraga over here does bring some food. It also has access to saffron flowers, which might be interesting. Agona Swedru here is a decent production and has white-tailed deer and still 4 zones, which isn't too bad. It also, you know, blocks things off. We could just go south to Austin, though, because it's got actually 3 resources in it and 5 buildables. It seems like that's the way to go. The downside here is that it doesn't have a lot of raw resources, but we can do the others. And yeah, these districts over here, other than the fact that there's 5 zones and we can cram lots of buildings in them, might be a good candidate for a wonder. I don't think we're going to be short on zones over here in Tongren. I think we're going to have lots to play with. So sacrificing a 5-zone region to a wonder really wouldn't hurt too much. So yeah, you know, maybe we will take this for the block because this is a pretty good tile. Like the raw resources over here is actually quite good, and it gets us some deer. So maybe we'll grab this first as a bit of a block. I think that's going to be the plan. Cool, cool, cool. So that'll come into play next turn. Oh, we have an event.
Men on horseback carrying large spears ride at full gallop down a long dirt path. Met with cheers or cries of disappointment, your advisors can't discern why. A tribe elder explains that the riders are using their spears to aim at a small ringed target hanging from a nearby tree. They ask if you'd like to provide horses or have one of your best riders participate in the annual event.
So this sounds like an early version of like a joust kind of thing. But unfortunately, we have no horses or horsemen, so we cannot actually do this. We can defer, so I guess it'll still be there. We might get another pop-up in a few turns. I think I saw this when I was doing my play sessions. It'll come back later on. We shall see. I don't know. Oh, there's south over here. And yeah, I am thinking we're going to expand out to the east here. Or maybe northeast for our next city. But at a glance, I don't even know if we can see any horses anywhere. Yeah, what's a horse? All right, City Idol, Hasselt. So, I would like to do things that give us extra production. Our dwelling is giving us that. Also being happy, and we're at 90 happiness, which is really good. One thing I'm not sure about, like, you know, in conventional sort of Civ type games, we'd think of things like the stone pit or a logging camp as something that increases production. Harvest production. It's bonus production that is applied only to improvements that are harvesting items from resources. Yeah, so this isn't actually boosting the city's production. This is just boosting how much we produce. It would give us extra wood, or if it would give us extra material. He said docks give us 10% extra city production. Oh, nice. And it's 1 per city. Now, yeah, terrain not suitable. I don't think, even though it's in this list, I suspect that we might have to build it in a sea tile. Or maybe a coastal adjacent tile. But I don't think we can do it now, but that's good to note. So yeah, raw production is not much of a thing. So the other way to improve production, in my mind, is to make lots of money, because we can use the money to accelerate production. Some of the resources when they're in a supply slot do boost production, but I'm not sure there's anything else over here that does it. So the other thing that I'm thinking we could look at is over here the goods and see what I'm not currently producing. For example, we're not currently producing any fabric, and so a weaver can be set up to do fabric. So maybe what we do is we build a weaver. Oh, you're not working the sheep yet. Oh yeah, because we just expanded over here. Well, you know what? Let's do that first, because we'll probably need those raw resources, and that seems like an okay idea. But then maybe in the same zone we go and set up the weaver, which I don't think has to be in the same zone anyway. No, it's bonus craft reduction to weavers and their upgrades in this region. The best thing to do is just fill a region with weavers, which we might still do over here. We might just have the sheep farm, and then we can put, say, 3 weavers down here. But in any case, having 1 going on seems like a relatively decent idea. So we'll do that. And we finished the ceramic shop over here, so we are going to work on ceramic pots. We'll give them lithic tools, and they can consume materials. And, I mean, we do have net wealth. 5 wealth per turn. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's throw that in there. That's a big production boost. So we're going to get a ceramic pot every 2 turns. You see the region jetty with the Stonehenge? Oh, yeah. Was that? Oh, yeah, right here. Whoops. There. We have a henge. Some people are playing here. We got some sort of loot, maybe. Someone dancing around. Some incense burning. I mean, the world is really lively. Nallard, thank you very much for the sushi roll. Hey, hey. Oh, is it Spinal Tap? Yeah, they're doing their song there. No, if it was Spinal Tap, Stonehenge would only be this tall. Right? Next turn. Siege Warfare. Research complete, giving us some prestige and some military options, which we're looking to pursue. You know, it's interesting. We're working on the Weaver. We could grab the textiles as well, which is just going to unlock more recipes, but certainly isn't a bad thing. Or pick up navigation for more wonders. That's good. Oh, cultural heritage gives us tons of prestige. It doesn't giving us anything new other than the ability to craft statuary. I think I'm kind of tempted to go textiles. And we'll maybe expand the textiles industry even more than we've got now. All right, another claim for Brussels. And so here I'm wondering... Oh, actually, you know what? Before we do that, out of curiosity, in this Coral Sea, I cannot build a dock there. Interesting. Can I build a dock in an adjacent zone? Hey, voyons. How do we build a dock? Oh, hold on. I already have an improvement. Okay, so it's not just a region. I'm assuming at this point, it's not just a region that's adjacent to the sea, but specifically the zone adjacent to it. So tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and claim Tiananmen here, which has got some extra rice, which is great. And in addition to that, even though we'll exploit the rice here, we'll still have an adjacent zone for building the dock, one assumes. Boost the farm. Yeah, it's only going to cost 25. Shave a turn off that. That seems like a pretty good deal. Excellent. Paragon available. We've got some hypocrite, Hippocrates. We already have someone occupying the chief advisor and the domestic advisor slot. And again, I'm not currently feeling like we really need more research. I think that's good. I think what we need more than anything else, growth and production is probably more viable. But we may mostly be looking at someone for perhaps their masterpiece production or their force thing, or as a, I guess the foreign advisor or military advisor slot. So there's some oddballs here. Build production, +1 site, research agreements, masterpieces. So I think we need the means to produce a masterpiece. I'm thinking about grabbing Mahavira over here, just because they have several different kinds of masterpieces they support. Or we take Hippocrates and throw him into a force and give him a bunch of extra XP. The Weaver can probably use this guy. Oh, the textiles thing. And you know what? If we don't use it for the masterpiece, the sight and speed's pretty good. Okay, Posidonius over here. Ancient Stoic scholar and politician who conducted a scientific research across the world. Posidonius studied a wide array... Oh, she's going to read this out loud, I think.
Posidonius, Greek-Syrian polymath who traveled extensively around the Mediterranean Sea.
Oh, it's not the full text. Oh, well. Begin your first masterpiece. You can create your first masterpiece now that you have an available paragon and a masterpiece creation improvement. Open the masterpiece panel to get started. So this is new to me. Oh, yeah. Okay. Apparently, okay. Oh, we don't have the Weaver yet. But there is a slot here. Your paragon are the key to crafting masterpieces. To view who is available, click the empty slot. Yeah, so I think the Great Hearth might allow any kind of masterpiece. So I could even throw one of these extra ones in here. Paragon will create masterpieces at different rates depending on the type of masterpiece. If it aligns with their discipline, like a musician working on a song, they'll work more proficiently. Or maybe, oh, you can always use a Paragon to make anything. So I can move you into the slot, but what kind of masterpiece is this? This is a book masterpiece. Ah, and the altar is a music masterpiece. Ah, but Pasadinus is a weaver. Let's wait until the weaver is done and assign him there for maximum speed. In fact, I don't suppose I can purchase this, huh? Oh, I can, although it won't be done until next turn, so let's do that. All right, so now if we flip back over here to Masterpiece, now there's a Weaver, and we can see here it's a textile masterpiece, which, again, with Pasadinus... Oh yeah, look at that, with the little proficient. Nice! So in fact, maybe it's worth unloading these guys from their current roles and have them also creating masterpieces. But for now, we'll go and throw... Posi down here into the Weaver. With your Paragon now assigned, their first masterpiece is underway. In time, it will reach completion, and unlike goods, you can't rush art. But yeah, like maybe, since I can afford to take... These guys are boosting science right now, and I can afford taking a science hit because our tech is going amazingly well. I think I will do that. Oh. What's the exclamation? There's a little red warning here. Maybe because they haven't actually started yet? Oh, and no one's proficient over here. So we'll have to get someone who is musically inclined. Okay. Yeah, do I have some unassigned experts? 'Cause that's over here. Oh yeah, I do have them. I guess that's what the exclamation mark is there. So I missed that earlier. City security, craft production rate is nice. Yeah, a little more food, which we currently don't need. Yeah, I don't... You know what? We'll put you in the Great Hearth. Making the feasts more, and we'll get the tax dollars. Anyone else have an unassigned? No. Because I think it would say you are assigned here. Yeah, I think the little green arrow, or little green exclamation mark was that. Good eye catching that. Okay, city is idle. That's Hasselt. Oh, we'll probably get a warning about our Weaver not having something assigned either, so we'll set that up. So first of all, we'll go and get the fabric, which is what we're looking at. And supplies-wise, we need some extra wheels and stuff. 500% here. Well, you know what? Consume food for fur for that. That's okay. We only have one wool. We'll be getting more soon. 3 silk. Just run that. You're making 1 fabric return, which is great. But yeah, I think we'll set up another weaver. For rope. How come I can't see rope in the list? Is it because it's 0? I guess so. But yeah, I'm going to create another weaver here and get it working on rope. No dock here. No, I wasn't going to build a dock here. I don't have the coast. I'm going to build a dock over here in Brussels, but it's currently busy building a wonder. I could queue it up so we don't forget, for example. So yeah, right over here. There's a dock. There we are. Yeah, we'll keep it in the queue after the Colossus roads, though. In fact, why don't we go ahead and rush this Colossus? I like that idea.
An envoy arrives at your capital, sent to share a message from their leader. They believe that your fields seem to be suffering from poor soil management. They offer advice on how to manage crop production in exchange for a portion of your grains.
Well, tell you what, we'll take this. It costs us 20 food right now. We've got plenty. We got 908 food right now. Easy. It'll boost the food production for 20 turns, so we'll still net food. And relationship boost. And presumably they get some food, but who cares? No, yeah, we'll boost the relations. That's great. Whose tradition?
A foreign nation is being welcomed into your city this evening. Your citizens are buzzing with excitement, but your advisors come to you in a state of panic. Every detail of the visit is meticulously planned, except the menu of the welcome dinner. Should the menu reflect the customs and preferences of your nation or theirs?
So option 1, showcase your local cuisine, plus 15 city happiness for 20 turns. Option 2, research and prepare a meal from their culture. It costs us a little bit of research, barely. We get 10 feasts out of it, which is kind of nice. We don't have the ability to hire a best chef because we don't have the wealth, which would have been nice. Hawaiian pizza for all. Yeah, whatever. We'll do the local cuisine. We'll show off. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, the thing is, 10 feasts is really good, but we're currently making feasts. So we'll do this, which will translate to a production boost. That's the thing, right? How do we boost production? Having high happiness. If we can get our happiness in our cities to 100, we get 100% city production. But being at 90, we're getting a plus 75% boost. Pretty good. I'm going to remember to set myself a timer here to check the door briefly. It would be great if that aligned to the commercial break, which it almost will. Start. There we go. Good. All right. Next turn. Yeah, we spent our money rushing that. That's going to be okay.
You have created the Colossus of Rhodes.
Do you like my little music? I don't even know if the mic picked it up properly. But there we go. It's fairly colossal. I mean, really should be straddling the water a little bit more, but we'll forgive that. Now that was a huge boost in prestige. For Cuz, not only did we get 100 prestige from building Colossus, but we got 150 prestige from this act goal, which was randomly assigned to us. Oh, and look at this. We get these notes over here. Oh, so in 8 turns, yeah, full speed ahead, have a horseman, or presumably access to horses, which I'm not sure is going to happen, unfortunately. It would be great. It was a colossal order. Wow. You could say it's a colossal boost. Wow. Yeah, so now we should be even further ahead over here. Yeah, triumphant tier. We're going well. Everything's great.
People live in awe in the shadow of the great statue you have built. An incredible offering to the divine, and an equally incredible demonstration of your nation's riches, artistry, and determination.
The Colossus of Rhodes was considered the tallest statue of the ancient world, standing approximately 33 meters tall. But how many cubits? The statue commemorated the people's triumph at the siege of Rhodes and was gratefully dedicated to Helios, the city's patron god. Awesome. Groovy. Oh yeah, maybe. I wonder, I don't know if we can clearly tell where we've got, like, how many traders we've got. No, we don't have any merchants available, but that's a good point. Let me cancel. And yeah, we'll bring in some horses. We're only getting one every 7 turns. I think we had 8 turns for the event to come back, though. So this will work out. That's a great call. I had to remember this trade system. I mean, there's no reason not to be actively trading with people because it's free. I mean, just have your merchant limit. Assault. Okay, you've built your second weaver. So this weaver is going to make rope for us. Please and thank you. We need someplace crafting wheels. So use some of the wool, although we might have a hard time maintaining that. And then use the silk, the amount we've got, to power through some rope really quick, because we can use this for all kinds of really good stuff. There's some of the places can use rope as supplies, for example. Oh, we are out of perfume. Baskets for production and more prosperity, which didn't actually get us to a threshold, but so be it. We'll do that. Let's take a quick look here. Oh, and Tongeren has grown enough. Oh yeah, do the grain store. We want more food so you keep growing. And, oh, Brussels also has a slot available over here. Let's go for happiness. Yeah, I love this. More happiness, -1 knowledge. Have some wine. There we go. And that, again, will translate to a production boost, which I think is very well appreciated. Is this game new? Yeah, it just came out on Tuesday, Nicholas the Greek. All right, Hasselt. What we need to do is clear out the critter over here that we missed previously. It'd be pretty easy to boop. And then I might put another weaver here since these weavers boost each other. That actually seems pretty nice. But, well, let's take another look at see what we currently aren't producing. Statuary gets built where? Artisan Studio, which we don't have. Well, city walls, huh? Do I just start making military units? Because I am thinking of going to war with Ramalama Ding Dong to the south. Actually, you know what? We've had this tutorial quest to build a logging camp forever, and I kind of want to see where it leads to after this. So even though we're kind of doing okay on timber, I will build one logging camp just to progress the tutorial to see what it says next. But yeah, we might do some city walls and we might do some military. Simone, you want an alliance? My dude. Allies can be called for aid during war for free as defenders or at a cost of prestige to attack. Cool. I will gladly accept. More city tiers. Okay, so we can pick up Charleroi over here. Well, either one of these, but let's do Charleroi. It looks better, and that will give us a coastal zone where we can build a dock as well. Seems nice. Oh, I think there's an extra specialist available as well, which we don't get prompted about, and we should. Incoming proposal. They wish to work with you in the shared pursuit of truth and knowledge. Oh, research agreement. Lasts for 20 turns and generates additional research per turn for the duration. The amount of research per turn this agreement will generate for your nation. It says +2, +2. I wonder if the second +2 is what they'll get? Or if there's like maybe a cap? Like, you know, sometimes it might say +5, +2 is like, oh, you would have gotten 5, but it's going to cap to this. I'd like to think that this is for both sides. And yeah, more relationship boost. I mean, we're as happy as we can possibly be, but sure, more research is gribby. Hang on, what is this little icon? An idle expert. Aho! Oh, that's still pretty subtle, and I'm going to be bad at spotting that. But you people, look out for these little symbols above our cities to tell us that we have an idle expert. And then, yeah, I don't know where we're necessarily going to want to put it. Maybe in one of these weavers. You know what? The rope weaver is going to be okay. We'll do that. What do you mean? Who do you mean, you people? Why do we have an exclamation mark here? I don't know. Textiles. Many, many more recipes for our weavers and tailors. So yeah, I think we might just end up making a bunch more. And I don't think... Well, other than specializing in a region, I don't think there's any sense in specializing or not specializing a city for things. But I kind of like the idea of making Hasselt the like weaver specialized city. Just thematically, it kind of makes some amount of sense, you know? Huns, we don't really need prestige, though. We can probably live without cultural heritage. Coinage. The mint in the coin is interesting. Great Lighthouse gives us 3 extra merchants. Actually, that seems insanely good. Let's do navigation and try to build that. I suspect we're going to need more coastal tiles, though.
Message reaches you from a foreign leader who is constructing a brilliant gate to protect one of their great cities. Due to the complexity of design, they need a large supply of materials. Although typically stoic, they turn to you believing that you can appreciate their need for splendors, yet sturdy walls.
Here's the thing. Like, I like that we're friends, but we're also currently capped. Relationship value, established relationship value. Oh, you know what? It might be giving us credit for being overcapped here. It might be counting us at having 117, even though it doesn't do anything else over there. I don't know. But, like, we have lots of material. We could do this. But I'm actually wondering about this, and I'm curious to see what it's going to do for the math. Are we going to be at about 75 relationship with them? Or are we going to be at around 90 with them? I wonder if it would break the alliance or anything like that. This is only 5 turns of production boost. Like, it's hardly worth it. I'm tempted to deny the request just as a test. Let's see. I think this is actually a terrible pick, but for science, I think we'll have to wait a turn before the number. Oh no, it applied right away. So we're still allied, still giving us credit for that, but it did take the hit. So relationship value 73, established relationship value 117. What does that mean? What is established? We don't get a tooltip for that, do we? I'm sorry, hold on. Why would I think there wasn't a tooltip for this? So first, relationship value. Relationship value represents how another nation currently views your nation. Each turn, your relationship value drifts closer to your established relationship. Oh, it's one of those games. Okay, so this is what it's going to tend towards. This is what it currently is. Looks like we took the -25 hit instantly. But the -25, yeah, it doesn't affect here, because this is just everything that's... Oh no, the events are still listed. Anyway, so it should drift positively. That I'm fine with. On multiple levels. I like that it monitors the overcaps. You still get credit for things, and I'm okay with the slow drift.
But our master builder has been ill and steady. His mind can't simply be replaced. Do you have a master builder that could help us finish this project?
So I want to keep boosting relationship with these factions because then they join my city and get free pop, which is great. So we can provide support over here. Some timber and materials. Again, we're good on that. +1 relationship. Great. And some prestige. Easy peasy. 20 turns of production boost in the capital is kind of nice, but no, this is an easy thing because again, once they join us, it converts to an extra population in our city and it's wonderful. More caches, relationship change from trusted to close and trending upwards. Wait, I have a merchant available. Am I not getting my horses from Simon anymore? What happened? Oh, I don't think Simon has any horses. I wonder if you weren't producing them and you just had one and I took the last one? She's got horses though. So we'll confirm that. Oh. Interesting. And what are these icons? One claim, one expert, right? We will get a pop-up for the claim. I'm tempted to grab more coast down here. This also gives us vanilla, which is wonderful. It's a decent little tile. Or I grabbed something without any resources, just with the idea of planting a wonder in there. And again, I could still just plant a wonder in here. It means I'll only get a slow trickle of vanilla instead of the boost. Since I had 4 remaining, there we go. Can you afford the horse you saddle with debt? Boo! Because we're going to want, I think, to build the lighthouse, which means I'm going to have to think about a coastal spot for a wonder. And this also has a resource over here. It has gold. So they both have it. I'm wondering about grabbing Grimbergen, since they're both size 4 with a resource that we may not be able to mine if I build a wonder here. Grimbergen will reveal presumably another tile over here, although, does it just mirror have a red border? No, I guess red border is what I've currently got. I'm going to go here. I won't expand our view right now, because again, all we're doing is queuing up the command. Oh yeah, and then Brussels, you've got this. So I've already got an expert in the city center here for the Great Hearth, boosting that. And then, yeah, I don't know. More food, we're kind of good on this. More city security could boost stats. No, we'll just do one of the crafts over here. Seems like an okay idea. Or the wine boosting. Yeah, we're just boosting some sort of production. Scan this. Oh. We got an amenity slot over here, which we don't currently get a warning for. Well, I think growth above everything else is great. I mean, we're making tons of excess food. Now, some of the production queues can use food as a boost. So excess food isn't necessarily a waste, although we are making way too many here. Oh, you are idle. And dock. Yeah, there we go. Now we can clearly see it highlighted over here too. Build that first. Thank you very much. Add to mine or logging camp for more flat production from the expert. Oh, well, we don't actually have mines or logging camps, so that also might be part of it. Oh, no, hold on. I did build a logging camp over here, finally, didn't I? Yes. Hasselt finally got itself a logging camp. Improvements. Logging camp in Courcelles. So let's say we take a person out of here and go here. No, so this isn't adding raw production, but it is adding city craft production, which is kind of nice. I wonder if we get a city expert to the dock, what might happen there. Another claim in Tongren. So this is our sort of forward settling area. I think now we grab Ostend, and then we build all of these resource improvements over here. I think we've forward settled plenty, so I think that's going to be the idea. We could wonder here. I think we'd probably end up, if we build a wonder here, it'll probably be in Ashanti. We get a lot of different resources from the white-tailed deer, so we're going to do that. Build a hunting camp, which is going to give good for money. And then we might pair you with a butcher shop as well. And it doesn't actually have like a pairing for that kind of stuff. I guess we can stack hunting camps. No, they don't boost each other anyway, and they give you some wealth, but who... Well, wealth we can use as an accelerator, but we'll get a butcher shop to produce a thing. Any other... rename some cities, not other... Over here, I'm wondering if it's because Ghana was here first, and so these region names might be getting... Guyanese? Is that the right word? Oh, more region grabs. Oh, that is a good question. What are we going to grab here? So this costs 2, presumably because it's quite far away. I think I still like the general southern expansion. I'm going to grab this. Actually, this might be a good place for us to build a lighthouse. Although we will have to clear it of critters, I'm sure. Speaking of... I guess we lost our spearmen at some point, which I don't remember happening. I must have sent it after too many units. Okay, so anyway, with this in mind, I think it's time for us to start stacking military. There you go. One of the things is we were waiting on the metal over here to build swordmen. So, and the bowmen. So I'm going to queue one of each, and then we'll probably keep sort of alternating. It's Guyanian? Okay. Seems like regions get named just like rivers and such and civ. The first one to find it gives it the name. That sounds right. Oh, and I didn't actually set your expert, although I'm probably going to put it in the dock. I guess I could put it somewhere else for now, as long as we remember to change it. It's just mostly giving food, craft production. All right. And let's just check the amenities. Yeah, they're all capped and everything is good there. Okay. There you go. New reserve crafted. We're not going to go and assign you yet.
Their leader, Ram Kamheng, desires for the world to witness the artistic talents of his people. He proposes that your merchants fill their stores with Thailand's most exquisite ceramics, and the unique goods are sure to enrich your citizens while popularizing his people's work.
Yeah. Again, we're going to keep being antagonistic towards this guy because it's going to be funny. So we're not going to purchase ceramics, which would cost us wealth in exchange for a boost of security and a relationship boost. We're going to refuse, which will give us a security hit in our cities, but increase prosperity. Navigation is done. None of these give us military. None of these give us much. I'd say the coinage gives us the most, like between the mint and the coin. And it's got some prestige, not as much as some other things. Oh, there we go. Another city boost over here. This dock. Oh, an expert in dock does boost city production. Okay, that's amazingly good. Definitely what we're looking for over here. Okay. Wonderful. We're just going to get a pub in the next era. Or 2 eras from now, rather, I should say. Rather than get the inn. Okay, same thing. Swordsmans, bowsmans. And we're going to start producing over here as well. Sword, bow. You have an expert, and you have a dock. Lovely. Yeah, the dock covering the whole coast. It looks great. I mean, everything about this game is just visually so good. Now, right, we can build legions with up to 4... 2 and 2, 4 melee, 3 melee, 1 project. I kind of like the balance. Oh, wait. Oh, melee cavalry, but we don't have that. So we'll go shield wall, 3 melee and 1 projectile, which is actually exactly what we've got right now. There we go. Our first legion. Now, if we had a paragon available, but I think it's going to be okay. We will rename this. Where's my name in game thing here? This is going to be Reptile Legion. Okay, and deploy in Hasselt. Okay.
Emissary arrives at your court from a mighty leader imploring your assistance. Their army has great strength in number, but off the battlefield, they are disillusioned. Their leader wants to instill in them a sense of unity and requests new material to create uniforms that will make their soldiers stand with pride.
I am going to keep being friends with Ghana. Costs us 3 fabric. That's fine. Hey, we are producing fabrics now. Easy.
Your envoy shares an audacious story from a recent tribal visit. A poor silk spinner was at their court and requested to marry the leader's daughter. The spinner was departing for a great journey to gain spoils that would prove his worth. With no promises, the leader watched him leave and sent you a message requesting your
Swordmen don't clear wildlife? Oh. Okay. We are going to keep doing the thing where we try to boost relationship with these various tribes. So we give them a fur and some wealth. Or we could... Oh, wait. Oh, this is interesting. Hold on. This gives us fur and wealth and relationship. Take a chance. This costs us wealth, but we get 5 silk. I want the silk because we're actually not, as far as I know, producing silk right now. So I'm going to do this. We're going to tail him. I don't know if the other one leads to a different story, which would have been interesting. And yeah, I don't know if it, when we're creating this, if it was describing the muster time anywhere. Holmgren's getting a new region. I might do this just because we don't have saffron flour right now. And we can start to develop that. And then over here, oh, we can actually move up. Wow, that's an insane region. Okay, let's do that. Ostend, we recently picked up. We're working the butcher shop now. I'm going to accelerate, or work in the hunting camp, then the butcher shop, which we'll do. And then what we're going to do is we're going to plan all these boosts as well. Okay. Mustering begins. Next turn. Prestige, coin, mint. And again, we could already build a trading post. I'm going to go in advance the next era. We're going to push towards seafaring right now. I don't feel like we need these 3 techs. Again, lots of prestige from this, but we're already in the prestige lead. And we'll get prestige from being the first person in the next era and all those things. Done. Seafaring. All right, Reptile Legion is up. Hunt seems enabled. Someone said something the swordmen can't hunt. We know that the military units can't pop goody huts. Okay. Fine. Well, maybe. Let's continue with building. We know we need to weight things a little bit more towards the swordman. Do we get a count of how many units we have sitting around for this? No, not really. I'll click 2 swordmen and... sorry, not an archer. Oh. Swordman. Maybe I didn't click on archer. Oh, no, there it is. Get rid of the archer from this queue. We'll also accelerate. Brussels. Swordman, bowman, swordman. Accelerate. Oh yeah, we got a couple of bowmen stored up. Perfect, so yeah, definitely get the swordman first. Alright, well we're gonna find out what war's like. I mean, wall's also good, but I kind of want some raw military units too. Now, theoretically, Simon might have joined in on this defensively. We should give him a call, actually. You want a research agreement? I accept. View alliance. Aid requests skirmish with Thailand for no target. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, I'm picking what to choose. There you go. I would like you to help me, please. You're kind of far away. Oh, you just told me that you're closing borders with me. Uh-huh. What do the barracks do? They just give us security rating in the town. And oddly enough, they don't even count as a military building. They're a government building. But they just give me military stuff over here. Okay, now our reserve situation, perfect. We're going to go to Legion. We're going to use the shield wall. And, oh, no, I'm still waiting on things. I mean, I can do the default, but there's no bonuses over here. It'd be better to do one of these. So we're just waiting for one more melee. Again, we'll rush that. And then, yeah, you got the bowmen and then more swordmen. Actually, yeah, we really don't need this bowman here. Okay, so next turn, we'll deploy another group. Ally has joined war. Hey, hey! Oh, they went and settled over here. Oh, interesting. City idle. 2 swordmen in the queue. And then over here, Legion, shield wall, sword, bow. And yeah, keep deploying to Hasselt. That's going to be fine. And then, yeah, we've got a bowman and a swordman. So sword. Sword. So we'll be able to deploy some more stuff next turn here. Okay. Well, some ships might be nice, yeah. I don't know. Well, we might be able to do some stuff. Let's just worry about our land stuff for a moment here. They have a lot of damage, and maybe it's because the swordman couldn't participate in the hunt. That is entirely possible. Just rest up for now anyway. Yeah, longships. That is interesting. Legion. Field wall. Sword. Bow. Deploy. A new crafter over here. Oh, a butcher shop. Well, this one here will do cured meats because it feels appropriate for where we're at. We get lithic tools and live hogs. I'm not going to throw any wealth in here because we might still use it for accelerating stuff. But this will give us cured meats 1 every 3 turns. Oh, and you've grown enough to have another amenity here as well. We'll give you the basket. City production. A little more stats. Okay.
You have entered a golden age.
Oh, we're golden aging at the same time too. Nice. Oh, we actually couldn't have unlocked the worked the saffron before anyway. Welcome to the Antiquities! This era sees an explosion of progress in reason and philosophy, in writing and communication, leading to innovations in mathematics, philosophy, and engineering. This drives a revolution in science and thought, powering significant leaps in the human approach to government, industry, and religion. This era also marks the end of Act 1 and the transition into Act 2 in the early Middle Ages. By the end of this era, the nations with the lowest prestige will cease to exist, and the world will consolidate. Best to be prepared. Let's take a look at what the status is for that. Standings. Oh, Rama's out of here. So yeah, these two at the bottom, including someone who's still stuck in the freaking Bronze Age. Wow. All right. Your technological progress has given you the means to make small coastal watercrafts, and your units may now embark on limited ocean voyages. Here's the thing. I still think Civ 4 is one of the best versions of Civ ever, but I hate having to build galleys. I love Embark as a mechanic. Right? Same thing in like CK3. I like that you can just put units out to sea and it just handle the minutia for it. It's not fun interacting with transports. Move a force of specialists into the water to embark them, but note that their ability to interact at sea may be comparatively limited. Noted. Okay. Research complete. So we might be interested in more military stuff if they've got something. I don't see something at a glance that screams. Well, there's elite training over here, which enables legions, but we've already got that. And pikemen, which we can probably live without. And embarkation pass, yeah. So we don't need, I think we can live without elite training here. Philosophy is worth 100 prestige. Unlocks a government, the Republic. Actually, interestingly enough, we never did move over to theocracy as a government. Unlock statuary, which we still haven't unlocked. The Temple of Bel. Religion spread strength in all cities and security strength. I mean, that's very appealing. Scholarship. Gather knowledge, libraries for more tech. Although, again, our tech rate seems to be kind of insane. Engineering. Ooh, build mines. Silicates, glass. We do need to move up to glass and stained glass to be able to build our cathedrals. Concrete, gear. Deprecate stone pits. Well, that's interesting. I mean, it's because mine is an upgrade for stone. Oh, I'm thinking, okay, I'm betting our current stone pits don't go away. We will have the option of upgrading a stone pit to a mine. I'm betting this removes the ability to build new stone pits. And instead, you just build mines directly. Arches. There's strength in arches. Shout out to anyone who's a fan of Taskmaster and wants a reference there. Arena Citadel. I'm going to go with engineering. But I'm also going to go and check the door. We have an ad break coming up in 1 minute. Perfect timing. So I'm going to manually trigger the ad break while I get up, check the door. Everyone get up, stretch, hydrate. I'll be right back. Hello. Does look like there's an enemy near Hassan. Assault. No food yet. I'm going to open myself up a can of generic brand Diet Cola. Mmm. Still generic. I love it. But yeah, we've got a shield wall unit over here. Yeah, it's a battalion from Thailand. Looks like a trio of spearmen with, is this their apparent strength of 13? Yeah, 13.5 in fact, versus our 60? I think we might be okay. Oh. Oh, I bet you they were getting a strength boost in a friendly province. Our true strength is only 37 and change, which makes sense, because I think this was 37 before it took damage as well. Okay. Golden Age begins. Huzzah! Oh yeah, it's a more prestige boost if we can line things up, but we seem to be doing okay, so I'm not going to worry too much about min-maxing around that. First battle! Your forces recently engaged in battle. Click on the notification to see where the battle occurred. Yep. So right over here, we get a pop-up over there. We can click there, which will zoom us to it. Battle details. From the battle details panel, you can learn more about the specific battle, including forces involved, the formation's unit composition, and the expected outcome. You can also watch the battle recap. Close the panel or click the watch battle button to continue. What I like about this is it's not infinitely sized doom stacks, but it's also not the time-consuming tactical combat of some games. That, you know, because I prefer operating on the strategic layer. Oh, I didn't realize the ad break hadn't finished yet, so we're just going to wait here a second before I click anything else, so that makes sure everyone is back. The war against Ramalama Ding Dong won't be too hard. They're also stuck in the Bronze Age. Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be fine. Yeah, we can see if we can squeeze another wonder during this era, but I'm not sure. Especially if we're building military units, but I'm not convinced we need to build too many military units. Okay, so the ad break is over. We had moved our units to go and engage with Ramalama Ding Dong, and here is the outcome over here. We took barely any damage. They took but tons of damage. Cool. And yeah, we can watch the battle as well. If you do like seeing things like this. Charge! Oh, the screen shake as they came crashing together. That was pretty dramatic. All right, City Idol. So, Grimbergen, if we decide not to build to consume the vanilla, again, presumably we are producing vanilla very slowly right now. simply by having it in our district. Maybe, I don't know. But I think what we want to do is we want to build one of these buildings. I think this is our palace, so that's kind of unique to us. So we'll build the Great Library, or the Great Pyramid of Giza here. Let's do it. Butt ton sounds like an American unit. I mean, a butt is like a big barrel, right? It's like a butt load. But we are out of that. Let's put in the baskets. And then, yeah, sure, we'll put in some code of laws over here. And prosperity or for cultural improvement within it. I don't know if we have many of those. Drop the code of laws. And not entirely sure if we're getting a breakpoint over here with some of these. So it may not have mattered that much, but sure, fine. We can rush the wonder construction. We're going to save up the money, and we'll make sure we finish the wonder within this era. Assault. Tell you what we're going to do. I don't know that we need it, but let's build some city walls. And we still have to put it in a zone. That's interesting. I'll put it in my city center, because that seems to make the most sense to me. Or not? Hang on a second. The city walls don't go in a zone. They wrap an entire region. How fascinating. A little weird that it forces you to click on it. It's like I can't build it from here. City walls. Oh, maybe there was a slot there that I hadn't noted. Hold on. If I cancel you. No. It's weird that it doesn't just auto-pick the place. You still have to click on this city center, but okay. Alright, let's build it and see what it looks like. Swordman. Right, we might just leave these reserves as is right now, because I'm not sure we need to deploy anyone else. And I think while they're in the reserves, they don't cost us anything. Ideally, we'd like to build one more swordman, one more, bowman, so that we can deploy another shield wall, but we'll deal with that later. Alright, we're going to send you towards the sieging area. Alright. Battle report. We've finished off this unit completely. Oh! Both shield wall groups came into this fight. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, you are fully healed. I don't know... Well, I have no concept of how difficult it is to besiege a city. Multiple forces. Oh, you're both slightly damaged, though. I mean, barely. I'm going to send you over here. I'm going to send you over this way. Again, no concept of how difficult this might be. Maybe I'm about to sacrifice a bunch of different units. You're not still moving together, are you? There we go. Okay. Flame generated, and we get another person. I'm thinking here maybe for another wonder. Or the Adriatic for a lot of fish. I'm sorry, we negative food all of a sudden? Oh, our military! And Hatzalt is consuming food for various things. Okay, then I'm actually wondering about picking up the... Oh, the Coral Sea here is double shellfish? No, I'm misinterpreting it. One shellfish, one fish. This has got two fish. Blue fish. You can go down here for the sheep. Just build farms. Maybe we just keep claiming the rest of the lake here. Yeah, you know what? And yeah, we do have lots of excess food. You're right about that. There, fermenting pit. Make my wine faster.
Your advisors approach you in confusion. A local tribe has provided 2 stories of their origin, but your scholars question the veracity of both. The first founding myth tells of a great prince born from a wild beast. The second tells of a foreigner who came to save the land. What should they record?
Well, let's take the lesson from Aang in The Great Divide and just make up a lie. Option 1, record the Beastborn Prince myth, +1 relationship with the tribe, -25. Okay, so these two are effectively equivalent. We get a boost to relationship, we get a prestige boost. It just costs us timber versus material. We have a lot more timber, so option 1 seems more appealing. We could deny both. I don't think there's any reason for us to do that. And again, we want the relationship boost, so we'll do the Beastborn Prince myth. Sounds fun. All right, we've researched engineering. Provides road paths. Allows you to build roads between your own cities and other nation cities you have on board. I thought we already had that, but yeah, no, we do, because the check mark. Yeah. But it's unlocked many recipes, some new improvements, and then we get the mine over here as well, which I don't think we had any stone pits. I'm not sure. All right, we'll get scholarship. Even though I think the tech rate is going much faster than we need it. That's going to have to be okay. All right, so you're besieging over here, are you? Bypass and engage you. All right. Well, sieges are happening. So like Rome, yeah. Is it Romulus and Remus were born of wolves or raised by wolves? Maybe they were just raised by wolves, not born by wolves. It's been a long time. Oh, order interrupted because they came at me instead of the other way around. That's fine. Smash those guys. Oh, stone pits in the copper regions. Oh, I guess we did. All right. So we could assimilate or raise. Right. There is a city limit. I propose we raise this one. Although we do have a government type coming, right? With the Republic? Hang on. Yeah, I'd wasn't one of these opening up Republic? Philosophy. Let's research that. That'll bring our city limit up to 6. So what we can do is we can eat the other 3. That'll bring us up to 6. And they're a little bit bigger. This one was puny, although arguably better placed.
Arrives at your capital representing city leaders.
It is a soft limit. You can go over and just get a slight quality of life penalty to all your cities.
Would like to invite you to their League of Knowledge. Membership comes at a price.
House gives +1. Good point. Maybe I shouldn't have burned this down.
Political strategy.
I can change my mind. It's the same turn. Wait, this immediately unlocks Republic? Okay. First of all, I'm going to tell you to assimilate instead. Again, nothing happens until we actually end turn. Yeah, changing government. We can go up to Republic. Active artist, scientist, and writer paragons more likely to appear. Production bonus towards government, culture, and science improvements. +10 happiness in all cities. Happiness equals production. So I kind of like this idea. Yeah. Yeah, and there we go. This should no longer be burning down. I think it's still on fire because it's occupied. This unit's still pretty healthy. We're going to send you down over here. I got an achievement! They should have sent a poet! Create any masterpiece. Assimilate. Resolve capture. Masterpiece created. It's a piece of cloth. Oh, no. Oh, is it like the Shroud of Turin? No. Woven Egyptian clavis. Clavis. Provides prestige when created. Provides additional prestige when used as part of a masterpiece set. Oh. Build an improvement that can have masterpiece sets. Oh. Okay. I don't know, let's keep... Oh, wait. Weaver, let me put you in there. Oh no, there's no duplicate for Thag at all, okay. That's fine then. Golden Age, we do have a little bit more turn, but you know what? I might still pay for these pyramids just to make sure everything comes out okay. Good catch. Security's low. I think we're getting a malice because of our choices. No, just big city and not enough boosters. Okay, we should probably look towards the security over here. Yeah. Oh, we already saw this animation. Thanks, game. Oh no, we made another one! The I Ching! Hey! And region claims. Double resources over here. We could also just get an empty one for wonders. No, I think I like this idea. We're gonna grab that region for double resources. And you have specialists ready to be deployed somewhere. Yeah, go in the ceramics shop. Oh! Oh, this place is full. Yep. We're going to queue up a dwelling in the city, which will give us quite a bit more housing. How's our other places? Okay, everyone else is fine, except for here. But, no, we can't do anything with this right now anyway. Okay. Surat, we can start building things. Well, let's build a goat farm. That seems okay. Oh, and they annexed Lowy. Or maybe we did and it just freed up the territory and then they went and grabbed that. Yeah, we'll build the specialized farm over there too. We've got an idle crafter with a gathering hall here. Let's start doing jewelry. We don't have a lot of precious metals. Alright, you are idle. You are full health. You are going to come to Bangkok.
You have raised the Great Pyramids.
Hang on a sec. Hasselt. No, Hasselt does have a expert assigned to the dock. Oh, tree streams arrived. Thank you, Essentia. We built the Great Pyramids of Brussels. This looks exactly like the Lego set we have in our living room, which belongs to A Kiss for Luck. We have the Lego Pyramid of Giza. Huge project, really impressive. Oh, an enemy got past us? Okay. Oh, right over there. Although Hasselt's about to get walls, which probably means we don't have to worry about this too much. Oh, maybe they're going back to Surat. I mean, that's just an enemy scout. It's okay, we can just pop out some more units over here or something. And yes, we do have the cap of 6. That's going to be okay. This has got a research or a claim ready to go. You get a lot of territory. We could grab more fish, but I think I'm just going to grab this and maybe we end up putting a wonder there later. I don't know. Let's get the goat farm. Let's get the grain farm. You are going to build me one more swordman and then one bowman so that we can make another group. And we've met another faction.
You've become
Chucky! Charles! Charlemagne. Well met. Already friendly. You want a research agreement? Let's give it a try. Idle crafter over here. Oh, we can start making glass. We can also start making concrete. Let's start making glass. Raw materials. That would give us negative wealth, so maybe not that, but yeah, start making glass a little bit faster. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and get the FUD from upstairs. I got some sushi. So we're going to have a bite of that. And we'll see the Mechabellum video. I hope that came out okay. I love Mechabellum. It's such an easy acceptance of a sponsored job there for the Mechabellum thing. Because it was a hoot. I play Mechabellum every week with my friends. Mostly the 4-player brawl, just because It's very relaxing, easy fun, no stress. Let's put some wasabi on here. We're getting a lot of wasabi today. I mean, it's probably just horseradish dyed green, but so be it. A little bit of soy sauce. That was really good. Let's have a sushi this way as opposed to the maki. I think this might be... I think this is probably tuna. So wonderful. All right. That might be salmon. You're right. The color probably is salmon. I've heard that salmon has never been a traditional Japanese fish in any way whatsoever. But it was sometime in the 80s or 90s when somewhere in Scandinavia, maybe Sweden, was fishing up a lot of salmon, wanted to open up a new market for it. Approached the Japanese. Norway, maybe it was Norway. What's the difference between sushi and sashimi? Well, sushi arguably just refers to the rice. Sashimi specifically refers to the raw fish. Although we tend to refer to sushi collectively as the maki rolls or the nigiri, which is the rice with the thing on top. Right? I think that's correct. Alrighty. I love the, what I used to call this in arcade machines, is it the attract mode? Right? Where when an arcade machine wasn't in use, it would like show cool stuff on screen. These sort of idle screens over here. I love it. Alright. Crafter's Idol. What do we build? Oh, Gathering Hall in one of our new cities. Well, again, it's going to be jewelry or it's going to be strategy codexes. Or codices, I suppose I should say. Excuse me. Let's do jewelry at this one. Precious metals, which I suspect we don't have enough of to run continuously, but let's set that up as well. Another crafter over here. We've started on glass. I think we need stained glass for our cathedral, yeah. We don't have that unlocked yet. I don't know if stained glass, like, consumes glass. I bet you stained glass... Sorry. None of the crafting seems to require a base material. But the base material that logically makes sense for craft is typically one that you can add in as a production. And in fact, without a production booster, things tend to happen so slowly. So in practice, you kind of do need the base. So I assume we will need glass for that. I mean, we don't have any concrete, so I'm wondering about having one of these places start making concrete, just so we can start to accrue it. Because we do at least have some glass production, but I suspect we're going to need even more glass production than this. We'll probably end up building more ceramics shops. Maybe we can get an upgraded version of the ceramic shop. That would also be pretty useful. All right. Units idle over here. You're fully healed and everything. Someone's already coming this way. This unit's still just buzzing around there, but not really a problem. I think what I'll do is I'll send this unit over in this direction. I don't know if it'll auto chase or not. There we go. You killed that scout. Now you're going to go to Bangkok. Yay! Research agreements. Groovy, man. Oh, let's try to do a trade agreement. Negotiated withdraw. No, decline. Sorry, buddy. You started it by being a jerk oh so long ago, and then you literally started the war. We're going to finish it. Hungrin. We wanted to build, I mean, you can do one of those. But again, I think we get the base production, so... Really the wonders, the appealing place for wonders is anywhere that doesn't have a natural resource. I mean, ideally places with fewer claims is a good one as well. I think I might just throw it down here. It's actually better than Yuenchi because it's got one extra material and might be a good wonder spot. We could also push north. This does give us gemstones. Kind of a shit tile otherwise. And yeah, that is already claimed by someone, which is unfortunate. Well, tell you what, let's get new Wenchi. Maybe we can get ourselves to this horse. There we go. Okay, proposal accepted. Trade proposal is in. Good. And then, yeah, I don't have any spare merchants, though. Proposing an alliance. Yep, absolutely. We're going to take lots of alliances. Oh, maybe our previous alliance with Simon timed out. They are besieging me over here. Achievement unlocked. The enemy of my enemy, while at war, join alliance with another nation in... It's cutting off here. Another nation in a single-player game. Okay. I mean, building a wonder here, 24 turns. I mean, it is possible. So it doesn't actually highlight this tile. I really think it should. It's the only place where... Oh, I guess we could build it here as well, but I don't want to, because I probably want to work the saffron flower. I could build it somewhere else with maybe better production. 15 production. Well, really, it's only really Brussels that's much more. You know what? Hongren? I am going to go and build this. Done. Brussels is also growth papped? Oh, it is, yep. So the downside with this is I would have liked to build the housing in the city center because you get more, but I guess that's not going to be the case. I'll just start putting them in Moose Crew over here. Road dwelling down. Probably need an upgraded dwelling version too. The ominous eclipse.
The nation's leader speaks of the stars signaling an ill omen, claiming that darkness awaits both of your peoples.
Oh, it's not the palace? I thought that might have been my unique name for a palace. Okay.
They believe this could spell disaster for both your armies and entreat you to come together with them to survive the coming storm.
No. I'm gonna take readier armies. We actually could use a security boost in some of our cities. So we're gonna do that. And yeah, new cities also need amenities is a great point. I don't tell you. I'll just click like the first three. Or we'll do the feast because we know we've got lots of that. Oh, hold on. Someone was missing something. Actually, I really do want to prioritize the feast because we are making some. We are out of grain stores. Let's go prosperity and happiness. Actually, that'll be good for production. And then more tax values as well. That seems okay. All right. Need some common sense. See, they're engaging with a more substantial army. They had a battalion here with 2 archers. But we're still going to kick their butt. Professor of Cracked Pots. Hold over 100 ceramic pots. Oh, I didn't realize we were overproducing ceramic pots so much. We need something that'll consume. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and deploy another legion here. Whoops. Hang on. How do I kick you out of this? There you go. Okay. Bam. Agreement. I would love a research agreement, thank you.
Sparkling soil sets this tribe's territory apart from the surrounding landscape, but its beauty is both a blessing and a curse. The land holds immeasurable wealth for its people, but draws the eyes of envious neighbors and foreign opportunists. The tribe's elder approaches you with a request. Will you provide her people with protection in exchange for a portion of their wealth?
I'm going to say take time to prepare. I'm going to produce a spearman. Before I forget, I'm just going to throw one in the queue over here. Cheap little spearman. Hassled. Yeah, palace. Okay. We can build it anywhere. Oh, +5 bonus to all quality of life if built in your city center. So we'd like a place that still has a spot in our city center. Maybe Tongrin. Maybe I'll build this first, actually. There it is. Let's do that. Oh, we can build a lighthouse. Oh, one per nation. Wait, that's interesting. Because it's not a great lighthouse. Just a lighthouse. Oh, it's because it gives merchant cap. That's why we don't want to... You can't infinitely do it. Great lighthouse needs wheels. Okay, hold on. How do we produce wheels? Workshop. Factories, etc., etc. Okay. Yeah, that's a good place for a wonder. This place... It's going to be a pair of farms, and we could incentivize more farms to get the bonus, or even a... the granary to boost farms. Okay, then in Charleroi, here... Oh, a lighthouse must need to be coastal. Actually, does it need to be on water? It's got a blue background. No, okay. I can build it right here. This is the empty place that could have been a wonder, but the lighthouse seems pretty good. So let's do that. Nation rankings. I'm #1! By a mile! Oh, Ram Lam Ding Dong's out of the bottom. Although, I think he's still not going to survive to the next era. I'm just saying. I wonder if that forced him to take one of the two, like, fail spots. Or if he'll go and 2 other people will also disappear. We're fine. I think we'll be fine in these areas. I don't see any enemy units in this general zone. I think you might just go and boop this wolf. Philosophy, prestige! We don't need Republic, we already got it, as it turns out, but so be it. Are we really unlocked cheeses? What's preserved food? In the mill. The mill is the upgraded... Oh, it's not an upgraded anything. Well, I thought it might have been an upgraded granary, but no. +1 bonus food from all farms and their upgrades. Not in the region, just period. +10 crafting production to each industry improvement in this improvement's region. Okay, that is pretty stonking good. Oh, but we'd already started on scholarships. Let's go and finish that. Oh yeah, our farms might be upgradable. That's a good point. What do we need to upgrade the farms? That's a brewery. Oh no, we don't have the tech for that. Because it should light up. I need metal tools. Metal tools are probably produced at workshops? Yeah. Okay. We need more workshops. That's what we're going to do. I hate this view, but I guess... Whatever. Go there. Suspect we'll need more than this as well. Most other cities are starving? Oh! Hold on. National surplus is keeping the city afloat. Okay! Oh! So a city can't grow... It won't starve. Because we have a national stockpile. But the city presumably can't grow. Because it itself doesn't have local food supply. Okay. That's interesting. All right, so now we have the spearmen. Can I go and talk to you immediately? That's the horseman one, which is the goal. Oh, hold on, over here. It was Phuket that wanted it. Can I not talk to you? Maybe someone else did it first, or maybe it'll come back, or maybe you just hate me too much. Yeah, you're hostile. All right, well. Oh, they did win the siege there. Oh, that's annoying, but not a big deal. Assimilate, assimilate. Resolve. And then we'll get this one. It'll put us over assembly minute, but that's okay because we're working on our wonder. Oh, there's a musician finally, so we can make musical great works. Although Zeno can also do it. And since we can reuse these guys, part of it is like, well, what else might be looking for as a secondary? Oh, cultural advisor gives masterpiece creation speed. All right, we're going to take Ji Kong.
Ji Kong, Chinese Three Kingdoms writer, poet, alchemist, and musician.
Okay. Oh, that's an easier way to do it, maybe. He's idle. I can click on the masterpiece, and it shows me... So these are filled, these are empty, and he'd be proficient in any one of these. Let's get some music going. So that means he's not running as like the speed boost, but that's okay. We also are running negative gold right now. Maybe we took on too many cities here. This unlocks paper, also unlocks the sawmill, which is the upgraded lumber mill, which seems pretty good. This festival seems like a bigger version of the feast, maybe? Okay, I think I like paper. Sorry, some of the cities are generating negative gold. Okay, this workshop here, metal tools, boosted by metal ingots and timber, and that's that. Okay, we're getting 1 metal tool per turn. That's going to be a big deal. But I think we need another workshop as well. Oh, all right, we can build 1 mint per city. We should definitely have a mint. Just the way of a thin mint. But with the metal tools, this will give us the upgrade farm. People keep talking about upgrading farms. We need metal tools to upgrade farms. So we're producing metal tools now. So currently we'll be able to upgrade 1 farm per turn. Okay, here's a new city. Let's slap down some baskets. Cured meats. Feast. Actually, you're going to hit your growth cap pretty soon, but so be it. A little more happiness for production. In vino veritas. We do have a couple experts available. Or, no, they're already assigned, but craft production, harvest yield, which is more food locally, but barely. No, I'm going to get you to work at the apothecary, which I don't even know if we had the tech for. Ceramics shop, so work on some glass using material. You know what? And some wealth. Gathering hall. Yeah, all right. Rebel. Yeah, we don't have a good booster for the jewelry right now, so we'll just make the strategy codexes. That's going to have to be okay. If there's anything else that doesn't have a work queue, well, the breaker you can see, but we'll be prompted about it. Yeah, make some bread using grain and salt, of course. I mean, technically you don't need salt to make bread, but it won't be very tasty. We are going to need more ceramics shops. All you got is gathering hall, huh? Consume feast. You know what? Make feast to sort of pay for it. And use up, yeah, some of our global food is going to be fine. We've got some spices. Oh, we got tons of rice grain that we can throw in here too. Good. Yeah. 1 feast every 5 turns. Not too shabby. Other than that, well, I think I do like the idea of an altar in every city. And I'm not going to want it in the city center. Yeah. Oh, let's build a rice farm. Actually, we'll build the goat farm here. But I will build an altar over there as well. All right. Crafters are idle. Let's do salted fish, because we don't have any of that production yet. Although we don't have any fish coming in yet. Never mind. We're going to wait until we get some of those sea resources set up. But we should have live hogs. And I guess that's currently it. That is loud. I'll throw some spice in here because we're doing salt somewhere else. All right. Idle units. Bangkok is about to fall. There's no one over here. I think you can probably just go and beat up some wild animals. Bread with just flour is hardtack. Did I not just tell you to rest until heal? Achievement! Another one bites the dust. Win any war in a single-player game. And another one bites, and another one bites. Another one bites the dust. Ha ha! So we're going to be over our city limit by 1, which gives us an opportunity to see, hey, what does that do for us exactly? Yeah, city cap, -10. I think we're getting -10 to... Oh, is it just happiness? Okay. So just happiness is getting the 10, which hurts because happiness is the thing that gives us a production boost, which we appreciate greatly. Yeah, and this needs more food as well. Although, oh, we probably have at least a metal tool now. Yep. Let's upgrade this farm using our 1 metal tool. To an irrigated farm. And in theory, we could check... Irrigated farm, 200% yield versus, I think, the 150. They both have the +5 reason bonus. Oh, it's 100% versus 200%. Okay, so it's twice as much just food boost. All right, war on! Well, city lost, but not really, because then we took it back, but that did happen over the course of the war. Yes, that is correct. Done, done, done. So now if we went over to here and looked at the standings... Okay, so there's not 2 forgettable nations. It is counting Ramalama Ding Dong here as one of the failures that is going to be removed over here. So only one other person is going to get kicked out, which is what I assumed would make the most sense. But there was always the possibility that Ramalama Ding Dong was still going to be here and be dead and 2 people would get dropped off. You cannot currently return the armies to the reserve, nor can you upgrade them. Once they become too obsolete, you just disband them completely. That is currently the way it works. I think I might just go for one of the food-rich places. Or, ooh, what do you have over here? Iron. Oh, and is there something under... There might be something underneath that critter there, too. All right, you're healed up. Oh, let's just go for the closest thing. It'd be nice to have, like, an auto-hunt command for these guys. Oh, there we go. You just clicked in. So, cured meats... Feast. Wine. Production. Baskets are really good. What we should really do... Oh yeah, and we can build some roads probably between all these cities. That's a good point. What we're really going to want to do is figure out which of these resources are the ones we rely on the most. I think a lot of them are going to be the ones that provide some growth. Their bread is going to give some city food as well, so this is going to grow indirectly. Positive health, yeah, boosts our growth as well, which is nice. And yeah, if we go to manage roads... oh, there are already some internal roads, but say from here to there, confirm. And we've got a lot of material. I think I'll build a road this way as well for mobility, but that's all linked. And we got a straight line up to here. Oh, actually, there we go. We can build road to our neighbor over this way too, which seems like a great idea. A little more expensive, a little more time consuming, but that's fine. Yeah. No, you can get rid of your armies. You can't return them to your pool of reserves, but you can absolutely just decide to trash your armies. That is 100% valid. You have positive food. Maybe you need more. I don't know. A couple of farms over here. If you don't already have a granary, we'll build it there. Does it boost the farms? But I very much think we might just end up building more farms here as well. Border agreements. What? Did you just close borders to me? That's rude. Oh, who dis?
A new power
hey, Askia.
in your world.
They're looking very suave. Just neutral. I don't want to give you any of this. I was hoping I'd give you wine. Okay, workshop 4. I kind of thinking I might want a second place building metal tools. Because I think we can use a lot of metal tools as a supply in a lot of buildings. That would be great. Plus, we're using it to upgrade our farms. So that's going to be my plan. Using more metal ingots, which we might need more stuff to do. Timber versus materials kind of same. We use more timber, but we have more timber, so we'll do this. All right, you're also producing metal tools very quickly. And then, so Brussels with the negative food. If we take a look at your harvesters, got a farm over here, which is also our grape farm. Upgrade you. And then that's it, because we don't have any other metal tools. But we're going to try to fix this up. Oh, yeah, I think we could use some wheels, too, yeah. Okay. Again, we got plenty of clay pots. We're going to focus on more glass. Using our materials for that. That's okay. Yeah, not wealth right now. Make more glass for me. That's going to be great. Let's make more bread. Consuming grain. And salt. Although you might run out of salt at some point, but, I mean, there's no reason to leave it idle. Crafting. Well, I guess we're good on baskets. We don't have a ton of rope, but we are netting rope. Yeah. So we have no tunics. Let's get a place making tunics. And I was going to say, we should have stuff for it, and we do. Yeah, there you go. There's some leather trim over here. I mean, the leather is actually not adding much to the tunic job. It's just an extra 50. Maybe we don't bother with the leather, because we don't have infinite amounts. Maybe we can upcycle the leather to something better. Oh, we might have a bunch of plows. That's a good point, too, yeah. Great hearth. Oh, this is new. Codex. Because I still want lots of feasts. Although, oh, looks like right now we're breaking even on feasts, are we? Yeah, plus 0.7 minus that. Okay, so we'll make some codices. I'll use lumber. And I guess that's going to be it. Start adding this up. Workshop 5. Okay. Wheels? Yeah, we got to start on wheels. Ooh, not a lot of plus. Oh, but it's a basic tech. Doesn't need a lot of production. Okay, timber. We might need to upgrade up our timber production. Well, here we go. This is a place to use up some leather for an extra 5. Again, it's not that much. Now let's do it. We could use some wheels because they boost a few things. So you're going to make trade goods. I guess using fabric. Let's start using materials. Well, actually, here's the equal cost, so we'll use the timber for that. And some baskets. So we're making many trade goods. Can be used as an amenity. It's used for crafting other things as well. Yeah, I mean, we at least want a trickle of everything we don't have any of, because we'll suddenly find ourselves needing to build it for some sort of wonder at some point. We still don't have any fish coming in, so you're still going to have to just do cured meats for now. But we are running low on hogs. So this will probably have to change at some point. Like some of the butcher shops will have to change. Oh, Covenant of Honor. What is this?
Ya Acentua of the Ghanaian people seeks to establish a set of honorable warfare guidelines. She believes
so this is an event specifically for them because of the voice acting.
Must prevail to protect civilians and ensure fair treatment of prisoners. She invites your nation to be a signatory to this covenant, promising to adhere to these rules and promote them globally.
All right. So if we say yes, minus 10% bonus force health when mustering begins for 10 turns. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, no, this is fine. So, yeah, you've got the range bombard, which I haven't used yet, actually. Yeah, I would love an auto hunt. But that's okay. Tell you what, let's get this one because it's in the corner, just sort of out of the way. Okay. Farms. Hey, you already have a plow. Is anything else? No. Okay. So we just make sure. And again, I would love these pluses to get, and this is, I think, a very easy thing to ask for. I would love if these pluses would highlight if they currently don't have anything in the slot, but they have something that could be slotted in. That would be incredibly useful. Just needs timber. Okay, let's upgrade you. And it happens instantly, which is nice. Or no, it doesn't. Oh, it does get queued. Okay. Okay. Still, though. Mr. Plow. Okay, so now we've used up all our plows. Another stone pit over here that could be upgraded. Okay, we'll just wait at this point. Achievement! The power is yours! Have 25 different crafting improvements producing at the same time. Okay. Yeah, they don't want open borders. Well, you are now neither holy nor Roman nor an empire, so, you know, screw you, buddy. You definitely need a rest. Flame generated. Also specialist available. I'm going to take this tile because it's a little late for the horse unit for some other things, but it's still going to be okay. Oh, we do have some metal tools for upgrading, but if I'm going to do it, it's going to be somewhere with a food deficit. Yeah, like more upgrades in Brussels over here. Boom. 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 Yeah, they're going to need lots of food. So go, go, go. And who do we meet?
First contact established with an unknown people.
Bade Oshtish of the Crow Nation. Well met. I love that you're friendly. You want a research agreement? You're healthy. Anything to boop? We could go and boop this black bear way down here, but I don't think we're going to expand this area for a very long time. So, okay, you're probably going to go and take care of that. Let's go over here on this coast instead. And then you're currently fine. Hadn't I told you to go here? Or, no, we have a unit there. Never mind. I think you might have just cleared something here. Go and take care of this wolf. Okay. Prestige! Paper sawmill, which is our upgrade for our logging camp. Cannery. Crafts leather. Okay. Research complete. Oh, I can go to the next area. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it. If we transfer now, we're definitely going to come through as the #1 position by a mile. Yeah, man, let's do it. These things are not giving us that much. Theoretically, some of this stuff can be backfilled. Algebra does have a wonder. City build production towards triumph. Okay, the Acropolis does let us build even more wonders faster. Maybe that's one of the things we can think about in these eras. Let's make sure to grab everything that unlocks a wonder as a priority. Maybe not literally the first thing, because we might have other things to prioritize, but the stuff that unlocks wonders might be a nice way to decide what to research. We could upgrade your farms. And actually, that might not be a bad thing to throw in your production queue. I mean, I want to use it for the other places too, but... Well, this one does way more food, because it's probably in a food-richer area. Right, that's right. Hang on, I'm not always thinking of that when I'm building the farms. I should specifically be looking at this food numbers to make sure. I think normally it's been okay, but I'm sure there's been some optimal place. Mostly we're building our farms on top of a food resource. This place is growth capped. That's a good point. Your capital region only has 3 slots. That's annoying. Let's focus on a dwelling here first. Proposal. Oh, research agreement. Nice. Would you like a trade agreement? Oh, we met someone else. We're meeting everyone now.
New faces from a distant land.
Amani Renas of Kush. Whoa, what happened to your eye? What's your story? Dang. Get more glass. Wicked scar. Bottle line, maybe? Oh, and we've got a mint. Tastes delicious. It's an after 8. Rope or wheel. Power, fuel, computers. Okay. You can boost with precious metals, which we don't have. We've got 1 copper. Precious stone's also good, so we don't have that. So it's going to be very slowly minting these coins. Yeah, you need local food as well, but you are getting your farm upgrades. Okay. City idle. Bangkok. Housing is fine. Food is positive. Your city center has these tiles open as well. Fortress. I mean, boost security. Not that it matters too much. Actually, maybe we just get some tanneries. Craft production to tanneries and their upgrades in region. So you just want tanneries to be, like, clumped. We can build 3. What if I drop 3 tanneries right over here? So they just boost each other. Oh, no trade proposal. Womp. Womp womp. Rice and ceramic pots for the grain stores. Unit idle over there. Any chance you die from this? Yeah, actually. Holy crap, tigers are brutal. Again, these legions aren't actually optimized for killing animals in theory, so I'll just move you to friendly territory to heal. Same thing. And yeah, you can do this one. That's going to be okay. Did you meet everyone already? Oh, yeah, good question. If we check the standing screen, we can see that. We have now met everyone. And Askia is currently, although it's close, Askia and Charlie over here are very close to being the ones that get booted out. They're not going to make it through to Q2. Region claiming. That's interesting. How much food do you need? Okay, you're okay right now. You're actually growth capped. So I'm like, this is good for food. If we build farms here, it'll multiply nicely. Although, it's only got 3 tiles of stuff. This has got 4 tiles of stuff and it's got this. This has got 2 different resources. Although, the copper is being really useful for producing various other goods. It's only got 2 slots here. I think I'm going to attack him first.
Your palace succeeds.
Oh, you might have a specialist ready to deploy too.
Serving not just as a royal.
There's a lot of things here that are easy to miss. Game does need more alerts and things.
Your people are proud of your feat, and other nations take note of your efforts.
All right, we're only 3rd person to build a palace, but so be it.
Others will look to for inspiration.
All right, you're healed up. Great. You're moving over here, which is good. We're not going to deal with this tiger because it's super duper dangerous. Let's move up over here for this cougar. You're idle. I'm just going to get you to rest for a moment. They say of the Acropolis, where the Parthenon is. Or does it go the other way around? They say of the Parthenon? No. They say of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is. Someone's gonna have the full QI quote in chat. All right, we're gonna move to bureaucracy here. We're going to the early Middle Ages. All right, no baddies nearby. Just looking for some wild animals to hunt. Maybe in this area. I mean, we get value from just booping them in general. Sure, let's go that way. And who dis? Oh, you just belong to one of the tribes. Okay, yeah, just move into friendly territory for some heals. Agreement. You would like an alliance? Sure. Although I'm a little upset that you said no to our trade agreement, but maybe things will change now. Trade agreements. Yep. We're playing diplomatic. Is there a way to check my traits again, right? Because I have this Nestor of Europe. Plus 10 established relationship with other nations. Additional established relationship with other nations if you have fewer cities in them. We don't have that part. But yeah, we have a natural boost to how much people might like us, which I think has done great things for us. Especially since if we compare some of these people, not you. Oh, no, independent. Although I do like the independent trait having the cat here. I thought there's another one that makes people like you slightly less, and I thought it might have been this independent trait, but no.
You are the first nation to reach the early Middle Ages.
What do they say? What do they say? Little prestige for getting this. Town center. So that's the upgraded gathering hall. Oh, boost the city's housing and bolsters forces fighting its region. That's quite good. We're going to try to snooze this ad break here. And a new government as well. Welcome to the early Middle Ages. This era marks a transition to more differentiated societies and forms of expression, with particular leaps in arts and culture, and a renewed focus on the significant impact of religion on people's everyday lives. As the first era of the new Act, so we are in Act 2, this also kicks off new opportunities for expansion, conflict, and exploration, with important and lasting advancements in military technology, changing the nature of land warfare for centuries to come. Clearly should put the difficulty higher, but that's fine. We're gonna push through at, so we get the full picture of the game, and then we're gonna boost the difficulty for the next one. So, and lots of cool stuff, but again, what we might want to do is focus on things with wonders, and in particular, hold on, we need to take brewing for lots of different reasons. We're playing as Belgium, for crying out loud. It looks like every single thing in this category is new, it's something we don't have. Part of it is because we skipped the thing that gives us the inn, so we're getting the pub now, which is the upgraded version of the inn, so we're skipping directly to that. But yeah, it's also going to open up pastries, which we dodged earlier. So now we're going to pick this up. Malt, beer, yeah, the brewery. Monastery of Batala. Increase the speed at which religion triumphs are built. Okay, whatever. We're going brewing. It's never a question. Act transition. Your nation has advanced to the early Middle Age. You currently have enough prestige to survive the transition to next act. The next act begins when 3 players advance to the early Middle Ages. Oh, okay. So we haven't actually changed the act yet. 3 players need to get there. Okay. I mean, Simone is on his way because he's currently in Antiquities, but no one else is even there. So it's actually not going to enter the next act fully for a while. Which means if you are at the bottom of the pile, you do have a lot of opportunity to react and respond. You don't just like insta-lose out of nowhere. Tannery is set up, so we're going to use to make leather, which... Here we go. We've got some furs, so we'll feed that into there for a plus 500. We get a plus 30 on something else, but what's a plus 30 going to do? This is like weird. I guess because this is so appropriate, right? Effectively, well, you still get one every 6, but it's almost like, listen, to make leather realistically, you really want furs or some raw, some animals over here to use up. And then you make leather like crazy sauce. But I suspect leather is an ingredient for other things, so having this generate tons is pretty straightforward. Change government. So Empire, city cap is now 9. Intrinsic bonus is a penalty to production? Huh. Well, I propose this. We don't really need the craft production increased. I think we want the build production. Now, we could stay on Republic. We don't need the city cap right now. Although we could pop out a couple of settlers pretty easily. But why don't we just stay on settler? This is also lower taxes. Good point. So the Empire is way less efficient. It is a government you can use if you want to embiggen yourself. And I mean, we're certainly not playing tall by any measure, but we don't have to go stupid wide. I like that. I like that these empires are not just better than one another, right? Like, when we were on, I think it was monarchy or theocracy, I think they were kind of side grades from one another in different areas. I like that. All right, heal up, my friend. What's a hotkey? E for healing. I guess that's the reason I have never remembered. Yeah, so you're growth capped. And growing's pretty good. So we'll get you a dwelling, but then we will plan on building ourselves an actual proper mine on that material. And there's a possibility you might decide to put a wonder down there. Oh, Knack Phantom only has 2 tiles, but they're both for resources, which I think, yeah, no, we need to do this. Irrigated farm over here. Let's build that immediately. Claim generated, and we've got some experts to plop down. Not terrible. Also, we don't have any fish yet. You could get the fish going from over here. Although, oh no, it costs more. We could finally just get these gemstones. I think I like it. The gemstones were something we could use for currency building. I think we do this. Oh, dock too. It's a great point. There we go. Actually, I should maybe change the queue around, move the dock up top. Doesn't expand fully. Finish this first. So yeah, when you get a claim, if as a habit, you think about placing down your expert first. That's not a bad idea. Let's go here for the jewelry production. I like that. Only 2 tiles. But again, gets us some valuable copper. This could be a wonder spot. There's no resources. It's just got 2. I think someone else pointed that in chat. That's not bad. Maybe we'll grab this and plan on plopping a wonder here. In New Chaya. Trade agreement, of course. And yeah, timber is dropping. And we don't have a lot of it. We probably should cancel one of the things consuming timber. Already got an army out there. That's fine. We've got someone coming over this way. Here, let's boop this rhino. So if we go over to our crafting, that's not actually the easiest way of doing it, is it? Well, there we go. These metal tools are using timber over here. Let me switch you over to materials. So now we have positive timber, but we do have the better lumber mill tech, which clearly we need to set up more upgrades for. So I'm saying our tech is advancing so much faster than we can actually like take advantage of it via building. Brewing! Illuminated manuscript. So, oh, the Cologne Cathedral. How nice. So again, we'll deploy a specialist first. I think grain stores. Yeah, we don't have a lot of grain stores. We'd love to see that come in faster. What is... Well, those are the meteorites. And a double at that. Although we might want more pigs, because we're consuming a fair amount. There's 6 slots over here? Wow. Silkworm. Ooh. Now, we did do a few things to boost our tech rate, but yeah, I think if we had an option to have tech rate, or double the cost of techs, I think I'd play it. It's fertilize the next thing. We'll have to figure out a tech to get for that. But... Oh, right, you're making grain instead of food. That's right, that's a whole thing, too. Putting farms on specialized stuff... Yeah, you're not generating just actual food. And currently our grain's going up, so I don't actually have to prioritize upgrading this farm. How about I upgrade this logging camp, though? Takes 5 metal tools. Ooh, I'm happy we're doing that. I don't know if we need to upgrade production rate. I think the buildings seem to be... They feel like they come in pretty well. Yeah, the other thing to do is find places where we've got the lithic tools and upgrade them to metal tools. Research agreement sounds great. Crafter idle. I guess you're making more leather. Yeah, I'll assign you to furs as well. Because why not? See, you have an expert writing to be deployed. I mean, at least one. The mine... Actually pretty good. One thing I don't know is... Oh, what is this sign? Oh, that's our thing. I don't know if there's a quick place to see what our available merchants are. Other than talking to someone. Oh, let's send this proposal here. Talking to someone we have a trade agreement with. And then attempting a trade. There, see, I do have a merchant available. Is that my production per turn? Presumably. Or is that hers? Precious stones. No, it must be hers because I don't produce any. So yeah, I don't know if there's like... One every 3.
Hey, Quill, pay attention.
I don't know. Let's do it. We could use some precious stones. Is there a way to repair the burning buildings? That's, I thought might have just been a visual effect. Are buildings still burning? Oh, they are here. I don't want to go manage road. There's a repair button. That's to repair damaged roads. I think it might just be a visual effect left over from our taking over this city or something. I haven't seen anything else for repairing buildings. So yeah, we've got this, but currently we are producing an excess of grain, so I don't have to worry about grabbing that immediately. This would be a great place for a wonder later. And it leads to a copper deposit, which I think is quite nice. Let's put in a dwelling in the queue here. Wait, it needs housing. Are you saying the place I was just looking at? Because this place had some fires. Yeah, nothing's growth capped. Although this place will need a housing relatively soon. So yeah, we'll do the altar. The farm, that's fine. And then, yeah, definitely we're going to build a mine. And, oh, and then I'm out of wood. Maybe I don't want to... You don't want a trade agreement. You want... Oh, I'm in decline. I don't want to join this war. I guess we were allied, though. You don't understand. I want an alliance so that you help me, not because I want to help you. I decline. Might not be doing great things for our international reputation, but tough patootie. I'm going to decline alliances at this point. I don't want to get pulled into silly wars. It's not like we need any other land. I was going to say, if you have longer logging camps that can be upgraded, let's do it. Although, yeah, see, I think I plopped some of these things down without looking at the raw resources being produced in an area and not being aware that that was going to be an issue. And yeah, we'll include that one as well. I wasn't thinking about how the production works in this game. I mean, not that we're doing badly, but as we move to higher difficulties, we're gonna have to keep that in mind. Okay, you only have one food to spare right now. Oracles. Religious units exhibit greater versatility than missionaries, boasting a stronger preachability. All right, if we want to convert more people to Sproutism. I wonder, I mean, I'm assuming it's going to give us a lot of prestige, just converting things over. I don't know if there's any other reason to convert cities. Oh, there's our stained glass. We need stained glass for our cathedral. So we're 100% going to research that. Got ourselves another masterpiece. It's a scroll! The Republic. And another one. It's the Pazaric rug. All right. I think we are going to wrap this up soon because my voice is a little hoarse. Is Academy just one per nation? No, one per city. But it's good because anything that gives these quality of life builds are probably worth building one of everywhere. Bangkok, how you doing? Oh, you do have a food deficit. Although, oh, you have an excellent farm here with all these boosts. You're going to go and get upgraded is what you're going to do. Yeah, you're a huge food farm. So that's going to be your priority over there, my friend. It's basically a Civ clone. Bad Catholic, you're just trolling me, right? You're just giving me a hard time, right? So we get a new verse for religion. Honest charity plus 5 happiness. Happiness is wonderful. Okay, see, here's the thing. In a typical 4X game, we'd see inspiration here. 25% discount to all research. How is that not a no-brainer? Except in this game, our tech rate, we're getting way more techs than we can possibly do anything with. What we need to do is produce things faster, which high happiness gives us production bonuses. So I'm thinking about honest charity here. The Paragon spawn chance also sounds pretty good. But yeah, I think we go honest charity. Even though it seems insane, in what universe, in any other video game we've ever played, would we not choose inspiration? Confirm. All right, well, we're getting more leather over here. Our fur count doesn't really seem to be decreasing, which is nice to see. Units idle here. I'm going to send you out. I mean, there's more critters to boop here and there, but we've got some units. Honestly, at some point, we might start disbanding. I will send you way down here for the black bear. We might start disbanding them just to save our the unit maintenance. Oh, am I one more turning again? Of course I'm one more turning. How can I do anything else? Although, absolutely nothing has pulled their demand on this particular thing. Although I am realizing that our paragons over here... Oh, they repeat the masterpiece by default. They just keep churning them out. Okay, that's fine. No, you can't move them to reverse. There's something that the developers have talked about that they may do. But our options... We have an option to disband them, but it just deletes them completely. Just deletes them and you don't get them back. So once they become obsolete, we're going to do that. But otherwise, you have to sort of think about your deployment because it's a real decision. I mean, to be fair, you also can't move units to a reserve in a Civ or something like that either. But the one difference here is that I believe you also can't upgrade units. So once they become too old, too obsolete, then you just disband them and retire them and build something new. Which... it's fine. It's fine. Because then you have to worry about like balance and how you do it and whatever. That's okay. We're producing lots of things. That's great. Our empire is clearly in a great place. I mean, we're still just crushing it points-wise. Again, we're playing on normal difficulty, which, if this were any other 4X game, we would also expect to utterly dominate. So that's all going according to plan. We'll put the cut in here. I will tell you, I'm not going to do a bonus stream tomorrow because I think I will need to rest the voice. Plus, there's some YouTube shit I want to record. At some point, people probably want another Astronauts episode. So, yeah, no stream tomorrow. I will be streaming on Saturday. And I really suspect there's a strong chance we'll be playing this because I really want to get through a game and then probably start another one. We'll see. Where are the scouts? They're all over the place. I got a scout probably over here. Do I have some vision? Because they've been meeting more neighbors. Well, actually, maybe not here. Although my scouts can embark. There's a place. If I go here, there we go. And a scout. Oh, they're embarked out at sea. And over here. Just checking out the world map. Anyway, by the way, where's Byzantium on YouTube? The last 3 episodes, which I hadn't realized had never gone live, just went live today. So, Sirius, you can finish the Byzantium playthrough now. That, yeah, I hadn't realized hadn't ever gone live. I think I'd recorded over like 2 days. So, it wasn't a question of not having it being recorded. And by the way, the Venice run, full recorded in a single day. I was having a lot of fun with it. All right, we're going to wrap it up here, folks. We'll see you on Saturday for probably some more of this. Even though we have been playing RimWorld, but I think it's going to be more of this. Bye-bye, everyone.